band. What's going on, Ben? Nothing happening with
No,
the audio?
no, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Uh, because I heard it. I don't know if the audience heard it, but I sure did.
If you heard
Uh,
I realized that I forgot to hit go live on YouTube, so we're now
so
live.
now
Now
we're
we're
live.
live.
Hey, everybody.
16 minutes into like my recording, at least half an hour into when we
Ben,
were supposed to start.
Ben, what about Savage Worlds, Ben?
Oh no, you mean the YouTube audience missed all that?
What about the original
Boo.
Doctor Who role playing game from the 1980s, Ben? What about what about Tales from the Loop, Ben? What about that? What about Exalted?
So
Uh,
when I did hit the button to go live, there were two people watching, and then now they have both bounced.
yeah. Why wouldn't they? What about all these Ben Robbins books,
I'm
Ben? Oh,
drinking
this is
Waterloo Black Cherry.
sorry. What about
Insert your
Black
Napoleon
Cherry?
joke here,
What about
or
Follow?
ABBA.
Microscope Explorer or Kingdom, Ben? What
At
about
some
those?
point, I'm gonna go turn the heat off because it does get toasty up here, but I'm not ready yet because it was cold in the
Yeah,
office.
it almost sounded like you said it might get toasty up your butt. It almost sounded like you said that.
It might get toasty up your butt.
A Visitor's Guide to the Rainy City. Flott's Miscellany.
For those just tuning in, Paul is listing off all of the role-playing books he has because he
The
enjoys reading
Extraordinary
them more than playing them.
Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Fiasco Classic. Not to be confused with Fiasco, which is a different version. Rivals. Um, Blades in the Dark, Ben. Babes in the Wood. Scum and Villainy.
I saw a news report today that
Vason?
a Galapagos tortoise named Granny or Grammy,
Grammy?
or Granny, passed away at the San Diego Zoo. She was, and this is a quote, about 141.
Jeez, that's an
So
old tortoise.
pour one out
Wonder
for
Home.
Granny or Grammy
Now, Ben,
or Grandma. Grandma?
Grammy?
I mean, she was 141. I'm sure she was a grandma well over.
Now, Ben.
Now
Here's
Ben,
the
now
thing.
Ben, now Ben.
Also, the Yellow King, the boxed version.
If this podcast ever had rails, but, so I can't really say it's gone off the rails.
So here's the thing, Ben. That's one bookcase. I have a second bookcase.
We are doing a
Now-
twofer, so there's plenty of
Now,
time.
This is the question. I was just about to bring this up. We are doing a twofer. Do we save it for the next one, or do we just make this one? Because I'm gonna have to read through them.
No, please don't.
So save it for the next one.
No. I was texting with Catherine this morning because I got up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I went to bed at like 10:30 and I got up at 2 and I stayed up because I could not get back to sleep.
So what time was it in Scotland?
Like 10 o'clock in the morning, I think.
Oh,
And so, I texted her to see if she has cultivated a Scottish accent yet after a couple months being there. She says it's hard. But then I said I was doing a twofer with you today, and she's like, "You guys are doing another twofer?" I'm like, yes,
interesting.
we're concentrating. We're concentrating on
Look.
recording sessions.
Look, Ben, if we didn't do twofers, we'd have to bank episodes. It's a little joke, folks. Doing a twofer is banking episodes. Thank you very much. So you want me to wait then? I know what you want me to do, which is not to read them out at all. It's
Which is
gonna happen though.
Why?
So, what do you mean? I started reading all of my role-playing game books, Ben, and I'm not done.
It's okay. You can. That's a project you can leave unfinished.
Wait, are you saying, and I hope you are, that if I don't read the rest of my role-playing game books, that theoretically I am doing more work that I can tell my therapist I have been doing?
If that's part of your therapy, sure.
Well, it can be. I can make it part of my therapy because I do want to continue reading them, and I feel like it's a compulsion that I have to, and therefore by not doing
I'm giving you permission. You don't have to do that.
No. See, this is if you gave me permission, then it would no longer be a compulsion. What I would say is that you could tell me that I can if I want, but you would prefer that I don't.
Sure.
Okay. So say it out loud so that it's clear.
You can read them if you want, but I would prefer if you didn't.
Okay, great. All right.
I knew that was gonna.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. But come on. I have to do the joke, if nothing else. Wow, I'm peeking all over the place, Ben. This is bad. Oh, it's gonna be fine. It's nothing.
Last week we had 2 episodes where your microphone was on the ground. This week we have 2 episodes where your microphone is properly placed but super hot.
Hey, let's talk about these things. Can we hear? Oh, wow, that's really loud.
Zoom is actually doing a great job of not letting me hear that.
Oh,
but
okay.
The people at home.
Crispy mochi rice nuggets from Trader Joe's. Ben, now I'm not going to dox myself, but I will say that I attend a class, and listen, if you're smart enough to find me, then you're smart enough to not kill me.
Is this the class that you've already talked about every week for the last few months?
Yes, but I'm about to tell you where it is. Wait, have I already told you where it is also?
All I know, and all our viewers know, is that it is the... you chose this one because it was closest to your house.
Uh-huh. It's also very close to a Trader Joe's, Ben. Close to a Trader Joe's. And so now, on my way home, I can grab things at Trader Joe's, such as the thing you're hearing me crunch into the microphone right now, the crispy, crunchy mochi rice nuggets.
Speaking of Chicago, I saw a headline where I didn't read which train line it was on, but somebody was recently charged with setting another person on fire on one of the Chicago trains.
Probably the red line. That's going to be my guess.
I was going to assume, but I didn't want to generalize.
Well, it's one of the it's the most popular line. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Not because of
most populous.
Yeah. Ben, you've ridden on the red line with me before.
Couple times.
For the first time ever, I moved seats.
Because of somebody who was making you uncomfortable?
Well,
because of a smell?
No, it wasn't because of a smell.
Threat of danger?
No, it wasn't because of the threat of danger. Here, I'll explain.
You let one rip and you didn't want to be blamed.
No. There was a guy sitting across from me who was smoking cigarettes and eating lollipops. Tons of cigarette butts and lollipops on the floor in front of him.
So he had been on the train for a while.
It's one of those things where I was like, well, that train car is really crowded. Ooh, this one's pretty empty. I'll go into this one. Never works. I should always be careful.
Right.
I should always, think. So I'm sitting across from him, and and he was, I guess, what I'm going to call live smoking, meaning that it wasn't that he had been smoking or that he had gotten up and smoked. He was smoking, like actually lighting a cigarette and smoking on the train. And even that wasn't like the big thing. The big thing was that he had a water bottle, and I was like, huh, that's weird. What's that he's putting in the water bottle? Oh, it's his penis. He's peeing in that water bottle. I should leave. And I do think that there's a possibility that he is hanging out with his friends and telling them the story of, so I'm trying to pee, and you know I'm shy.
You know how hard it is for me.
And there's this guy sitting across from me. And he's looking at my penis inside my water bottle.
And I'm like
he's trying
really,
to figure
dude?
out what it is. And I was like, come on, man. So anyway, I got up, not because I was scared or disgusted, but because I was embarrassed. I was socially, I felt like this is how I am. This man is peeing. He has exposed himself in his peeing across from me, and I'm like, oh no, I've broken the social contract.
I've seen another man's penis.
Well, you're not supposed to look when they're peeing.
Was it a clear water bottle?
You know when it was? Yes. And this is the thing, is that he didn't stick his, listen, and I know our listeners are asking, he didn't stick his entire penis in. It was a portion of it.
Just to make sure it got everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're not gonna eyeball that. Well, I mean, you could.
I gotta say, for as many road trips as I have been on, for as many times as I've had to use the bathroom while on the road, I've never urinated inside of a water bottle or any other receptacle inside my car.
I have. And Ben, let me tell you, you know that whole tipping back in the chair and catching yourself, you know that feeling?
Yeah. While you're peeing?
It's nothing compared to the fear that you're gonna run out
of room
of whatever container you're in.
That
and
yeah,
and just topping it off without it actually like having the exact amount of the container that you need is something that's pretty great.
I hope to never experience that euphoria.
Here's the thing, because you trick yourself, Ben. Satan is a liar. No, what I'm saying is you trick yourself. Do you remember that guy? I'll tell you. We'll talk about it afterwards. So you're peeing into a container, in most cases, that was full of whatever it was that was once full of whatever it was you drank that made you have to pee.
Chances are, yeah.
And so you're like, well, this should be, I mean, it's a 1-to-1. And then you're like, well, but wait.
There's more.
I drank beforehand, and I didn't account for that. I need a larger container, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. That will happen, but you realize your body has actually absorbed some of the liquid.
I would be too concerned with A of all running out of room in whatever receptacle it was. Also, B of all, like, not being really great in terms of not like aim, but like making sure everything went where it needed to go,
right?
While also driving the car.
Now this isn't an interesting thing. Yeah,
so I do drive a manual transmission car.
There is a time in the life of someone who does decide, well, I'll just pee in this bottle, where you don't think, oh, I'll pull over and pee into this bottle, right? Because why would you? You could just pee
while you're going.
Well, no, you could. Well, this is the thing, right? If you pee when your car is stopped, you can just go and pee.
Yeah.
Just anywhere over there, right? That kind of thing. It is the time now where I'm going to once again tell the story about when I locked myself out of my car because I decided to pull over and pee. I was traveling from Illinois to Spokane, Washington. This is when I was in the Air Force. Spokane was near where the base that I was going to be at was at. And so I was traveling to be at the base. I decided to drive myself, so I would have my car. Of course, I ran off the road a couple of times, almost hit a moose, that sort of thing. Standard Paul stuff in general when I'm driving by myself. But so I was like, okay, I have to pee. And it was freezing outside, and I had just been driving without snow tires over a snow path with people that that did have snow tires and were mad at me for how slow I was driving because I didn't have snow tires. So all that has happened. I've pulled over. It's snowing. Everything's frozen. And I pee, and I'm like, that was nice and refreshing. Come back, and the car is locked. The car is locked, and the keys are in the ignition, and the key is running. And I'm like, right, I left the keys in the car because I didn't want to be cold when I got back in. But I also automatically always lock the car when I'm leaving. And this is back with manual keys. There weren't automatic locks in the car that I was driving anyway. So I was like, well, okay, guess I'm going to have to break the window.
Yeah.
And then drive with the broken window. And I'm like, okay, well, there's a big rock. I guess I can break this window with the big rock. Big rock frozen to the ground. This is how cold it is. Frozen to the ground, can't get the big rock out. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna search through my pockets. And I finally find, Ben, those martial arts keychains that you can sometimes buy that are like, it's just like it's like a piece of metal bamboo or something like that. You basically, the idea is you hold in your hand and you can hit someone in the temple with it, or it's a thing they used to sell at martial arts stores a lot. It's a piece of metal that you have, and basically I was like, okay, well, yeah, it's this metal edge here. I can hit the window really hard and I can break it. The only thing is I'm having a hard time getting a grip on it because my spare car key is on this. And if I and then I opened up the car and then I continued on my way. So that was something that happened to me.
It's a good thing that rock was frozen to the ground.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, once again, luck of the Irish, as we say. All right, so the devil is a liar. That, I think you and I both saw this. I think I showed it to you. It was a YouTube video of a pastor who I was kind of obsessed with for a little bit because he swore.
Was he like a hip youth pastor?
He was not really a youth pastor, more of just and not really hip as much as he was done. He was done, and he's like,
a disillusioned pastor.
Like I told you all this before, that kind of thing.
Why am I not getting through?
His whole thing is the devil is a liar. I know that God loves me, sucker.
But
he wouldn't say
more full picture of this guy.
But sucker isn't what he said normally. It would be like MF this, N-word that, and like, I know that I've been saved. You son of a bitch. That kind of, like, it was great. It was great because he...
You jerk.
Yeah, and if you remember, the idea that I pitched, and you're like, we can't really pull this off, I don't think, was that it was a different... Because this was a preacher thing, right? And you have preacher shows. There's a local cable access guy, I think, and the idea was to do something like that, but it's like this old house, and the guy is swearing all the time. All right, so this son of a bitch here, you're not going to look at, that kind of thing. Just always swearing, always, or, obviously Bob Ross, but Bob Ross is, I think what it was is we were like, you know what? The joke of this is that it's just somebody swearing.
Somebody you least expect.
And probably it's an easy, like we would talk about this sometimes, like if you can get it in one, if there's only one,
right?
This is someone who shouldn't be swearing and they're swearing.
Haha. Moving on.
Not interesting enough for us to do. Probably, especially this is before the internet lot was like as big of it as it is. Probably hundreds of people have done this joke now as a whatever. So you have to be a little bit more. So it never got there. But I'm still obsessed with that guy every once in a while, and I have him in my head. And I can hear his voice.
Do you look him up every once in a while?
No, because here's the thing, Ben. When I got rid of my social media, I also got rid. Oh, maybe he's in my. I wonder how far back my YouTube history goes, but I don't remember his name at all because it wasn't his. It was something like Crazy Preacher Swears, right? It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't his.
The title was
local. Yeah. It's something somebody else got from somewhere else. But Ruben Solo, Ben.
Bring it home.
You should look it up. Oh, and I know it's bad to do that. 20 more minutes left in this show.
Number one of two.
Yes, number one of two. Don't want to.
Two of one.
Spend all of our time on that. So, all right. Let's talk about why I'm doing the twofer. Even though I don't talk about work, I can talk about, I think, traveling. So I am going to be going back to Southern Illinois, where you visited me at one point in time. Going back to that area. Have I talked about the good hotel, bad hotel thing already? I don't think I've talked about it on here. Basically, I don't think this doxes me. There's a good hotel and there's a bad hotel. And at the time, the last conference that I went to, half of us were at the good hotel, half of us were at the bad hotel, and the idea was, well, we're just going to switch next time. So we understand that you're upset that you're at the bad hotel, and let's talk like honestly. Me, not upset. I don't care if I'm in a bad hotel or not. I'm not fancy. I don't mind it. But other people were upset that they were at the bad hotel.
People have standards.
We will switch it next time. So they switched it next time, and I booked a room at the good hotel, and then they got a deal where space opened up in the bad hotel, so all of us could be at the bad hotel. Which is normally not the case. Normally the bad hotel is booked for half of the space or whatever. So now we're all at the bad hotel.
Well, that worked out.
Yeah. Worked out great for me because I was able, you might not believe it, but if you're going to switch to a bad hotel that costs less than the good hotel, people will do their best to make sure that you do that and can do that and will do that. So that's basically where I'm going to be at. I'm going to be doing that. And I don't think I've shared any information that will be useful to the adversaries of either myself or the United States of America, Ben. But Ben, what about the enemies from within?
They surround us. They
My
surround
God.
us. They impact us. They provide us.
Are those actual quotes of? So here's the basic deal. Something that happened in the United States of America this week. and it is the week of Thanksgiving, ladies and
Which is
gentlemen.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so it's November 26th, 2025. When we're meeting here, Ben and I, and Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Jennifer was almost out of vape juice, and we were looking at places that deliver vape juice. None of them are delivering to us, so she might have to go out.
Down in Roseland, or
No, there are no vape stores in Roseland. Can you believe it? Uh,
actually can't.
at least not that we know of that carry her specific brand of vape juice.
Gotcha.
So, the nice thing is that we are going to go to Golden Corral for our Thanksgiving dinner. All of us are very excited about it.
I don't think I've ever eaten at a Golden Corral. I could be wrong. I've eaten in a bunch of places that I have forgotten about.
Yeah.
But yeah, Golden Corral occupies the same part of my brain as Cracker Barrel, and so
interesting.
because that's another restaurant that it feels like a very Midwestern thing, but I don't.
Yeah.
I may have. Yeah, actually, there may have been a Golden Corral in U Village at one point.
So Ben, Golden Corral, Cracker Barrel is a sit-down restaurant. Golden Corral is a buffet, and it's wonderful. Anything you want is at the Golden Corral, pretty much.
Crab legs.
Is it maybe a little old? Maybe. Would I eat crab legs that I got at a Golden Corral? Depends. But I love it. I love it, and we're gonna have a good time eating at Golden Corral with the other families that have decided to eat at Golden Corral.
I, of course, have family locally, so I'm going to go up to my sister's house and be with family. Our Thanksgiving lunch starts at 1 p.m., so I got to be there at noon, but I will get home earlier than expected.
Yeah.
The reason we're doing that is because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and my sister didn't want my elderly parents to drive home in the dark rain because they have about a 2-hour drive home that night. So
wait,
I get it.
It's November, the end of November in the Pacific Northwest, and you're telling me that it's supposed to rain? Haha.
Let me say it slower so you'll understand. Yeah, I know, right? It's actually been not a very wet fall. It's been a very sunny fall here.
I moved my neck and was like, and I was like, what? I fell down the stairs today.
Kind of burying the lead there, aren't you, Paul Goody?
I forgot about it. I was looking at my phone.
What, did you trip over the cat?
No, I was looking at my phone and holding the dog at the same time.
Oh, how's the dog?
He's fine. He's fine. He made it, no problem.
Unscathed.
I actually,
you, on the other hand, are scathed.
When I this is true. When I got to the bottom of the stairs, I threw him to safety. Oh man, Ben, I don't know if we can talk about
then
this.
he.
I have another thing I want to talk to you about. I think we can. I think we can. So anyway, I fell down the stairs. Dog's fine. But what was happening was holding the dog, so I couldn't see my feet, and also looking at my phone. So I stepped on what I thought was the ground, but was actually the air 2 steps above where the ground is.
Yeah.
And so I pitched forward. I actually did a somersault.
Oh. A full somersault?
Actually,
go ass over tea kettle?
Now that I think about it, no. I screamed, no, no, no. I face planted into a box, and then I rolled. So it wasn't a full step. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Anybody in your family come to check on you?
Jennifer yelled from the bottom Do you want to talk about it? I was like, I'm okay. And then she said, were you on your phone? I was like, no. Yeah.
No, you were on your
Yeah.
phone.
Exactly. Yeah. So, all right.
I was walking to work today, and I live in a dense urban environment, and there are
Uh,
people who hang out on the ground every once in a while. Walking past the bus, and I have my headphones in, listening to a podcast, and I look over, and I see this gentleman. He's laying on the ground, and he's kind of looking around. I'm like, all right, well, that guy is just like laying there for some reason.
uh-huh.
Sometimes people do that. And then as I kept walking, people were looking in his direction and started walking towards him. And so apparently what had happened was he had fallen right in front of me, and I completely missed it. Didn't see it. I saw the aftermath, just assumed he started there, and now I look like a jerk.
Yeah. Local man
Ignores
flight of-
elderly man who fell down
Yeah.
running for the bus.
So this is what all right. So I got a note from Jennifer saying, can you take a break between podcasts and let me out? So she is going to go out. Here's what I'm thinking.
Is she trapped?
I'm thinking I need to open the garage door because she's going to be in the car. We don't have a clicker for her.
Okay. Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that fun segment, Ben, that you and I both know called One-Sided Conversation. I'm going to go and let Jennifer out, and I'm going to talk to you.
Are you going to do that now?
During the whole time, yeah.
Okay.
Now we're gonna hear you. The podcast listeners are gonna hear just your side of the conversation.
Yeah.
The live people are gonna hear both of us, right?
Cool.
Is that
yes. Right? If your
Okay.
connectivity can last, what's the range on your
Oh,
headphones?
I think I might cut out when I get to the garage, man. We'll see.
Cool.
So anyway, let's talk about. So you called Catherine in Scotland.
I didn't call. I texted.
Oh, you texted.
Technically,
Okay,
I WhatsApped.
So I'm actually just downstairs. I'm going to talk to Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, I can let you out whenever because Ben and I can do that thing where he's the only one talking. When do you want to go?
Well, I was going.
Okay, she's just going to go now. So Ben,
Yes. So Paul,
I just realized this.
talking.
You
to
should
Jennifer.
You should be talking more than I am.
No,
is
I
what
know,
I think.
but Paul was talking, and now both of us have been talking.
Yeah.
And I can hear what Paul's saying, and I can sort of hear Jennifer's side of the conversation.
How much money?
I also hear what sounds like maybe a TV or a video game.
Yeah. It's Iron Chef. Ben.
The original Iron Chef, or is it Iron Chef America starring Alton Brown?
The
Well, not
original Iron
starring
Chef.
Alton Brown, but like with Alton Brown.
Yeah, the original Iron Chef, Ben.
Alton Brown, by the way, has a new YouTube channel. He's starting up another show for Mr. Alton Brown. He's telling people how to cook a turkey. And says you should deep fry it, which he didn't say you should deep fry. He at one point told people how to deep fry turkeys, but I've never tried deep frying a turkey because I've heard too many stories of people setting their houses on fire.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
And Paul's starting to break. He's starting to break out. He's a teenager. Paul's starting to cut out. When Steven listens to this, if Steven listens to this, he'll get a kick out of this. Our property manager relit the pilot light, and I swear to God, I did take a step behind a door when he put the match into the furnace to relight the pilot light. Because, I don't know, he didn't seem too sure of what he was doing. He's like, it's not rocket science. And I'm like, yeah, but you should probably have some, like, instruction or, I don't know, knowledge base of how gas furnaces work. Now I believe I've lost Paul entirely. So, for those lucky people listening at home and on YouTube, all you get is me, and actually on the podcast. But maybe I'll edit this part out on the podcast, so nobody can hear my one-sided rambling.
Yeah.
Ground control to Major Tom.
I think Ben can hear me.
I can hear
Pretty sure.
you now.
Okay,
yes.
so I'm returning. Hello, Edward. Oh, what a good boy. Okay. And speaking about which, in about a half hour, I'm gonna feed Edward maybe, and I'm getting back. Oh, look at how close I am. People might be able to start hearing me talking as I'm
You can
getting
hear the magnificent reverb
further
of what I
in.
think is your hallway.
Oh, look at that. Everything's got that reverb sound. I almost got it. So, Ben, I'm back. Hey.
Hey, wearing like a red velvet pajama set?
This is my velour tracksuit, Ben. My velour tracksuit. One of my most favoritist outfits.
Oh.
I kind of want to get another one.
Be comfy.
It is very comfy, for sure. So, anyway, I let Jennifer out. And she also wanted $100. So that was the other thing that you might have seen.
Do you carry that kind of cash with you?
No. She wants me to. So, maybe too much information. Jennifer and I have separate bank accounts.
Oh.
So that, just like the president and the vice president, if one account accidentally gets overdrawn, the other account hopefully can fill in that money.
Air Force mom and Air Force dad.
Exactly. Hey, speaking about Air Force.
Pluribus.
Pluribus, yes.
I am not caught up. I know that there is an episode that dropped yesterday, but I haven't seen the one before that either.
Okay, so I have not seen the episode that dropped yesterday. I have seen the one before that. I love it. I think it's great. They've done a really nice thing of creating a non-mystery box show is the way that I'd put it. Like you get the feeling that they've worked everything out. Like, at least that's my feeling. My feeling is that they have worked. They're not like
figuring out as they go.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They're revealing things slowly, but they're not figuring it out as they go.
Vince Gilligan has said that he wants Pluribus to go 4 seasons. I would trust him to say that because he has planned out 4 seasons.
Yeah, me as well. Yeah. I was going to say some things that would have been spoilers. So no. But here's what I can do, Ben. In the last 5 minutes of this show, I want to show you what Jennifer got me for our anniversary.
Oh yeah.
So what do you see here?
A small leather pouch of sorts?
Yeah, a small leather pouch of sorts? Yes. Open it up.
Keep your weed in there, man.
Hey, dude. It is... I do think that having short hair now at least keeps... Like, I look a little bit more like I am on the inside. I did ask Jennifer and Betty, hey, am I a Ernie or a Bert? And apparently I'm an Ernie.
Yeah,
which is good. I thought I was becoming a little bit of a Bert though.
So
Ben,
it's a pocket watch. Oh, it's a compass.
It's a compass, and hold on, let me just.
Is it a compass locket? Can you put like a picture inside it?
Oh, I could put a picture inside it probably if I wanted to.
And a sundial.
And a sundial.
Yeah.
Now, both of which very impressive. Love it. Right? Very cool. There is one other aspect to it which makes it a little bit
haunted. It's cursed.
It's haunted. Yeah, no. There's another thing that comes with it,
Oh, a little sand timer.
Yeah. Okay. So Ben,
An hourglass.
uh, get ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Watch closely.
Uh, oh, it's so fast. That's about a 2.5 second hourglass.
5 second hourglass, Ben.
5
And I
second.
said, well, at least that's what we counted it to. Here, one more time.
1,
1,000, 2,
2,
1,000, 3,
3.
1,000, 4, 1. Maybe 4. Okay, so let's see. Switch it over. 1,000, 2, 1,000,
Let's
3,
let's do
1,000,
this
4, 1,000. Oh, okay.
scientifically.
4. I think it's 4 second.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
1.
2.47.
Wait, really?
Let's do that again.
Let's see again.
2.38. Faster that time.
How is my counting different than? Okay. Wait, hold up the picture. Hold up the picture of me on your phone. Okay. Ready?
Wait,
and
hang on. I gotta make sure I hit the button.
Okay, ready?
Ah! Stop.
Oh, okay.
No, hang on. All right, this takes some coordination. All right, and I'm ready. Oh, I fucked it up.
Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, we're gonna do it this way. We're
You
gonna
do it.
this
You
way.
have a phone that has one of these things.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh,
2.38.
that's weird.
That's almost
That's really
exactly the last time I did it.
Okay, now I'm gonna do it on my side. Because it's interesting. When I was done here, your timer was at 1 second, 1.2 seconds
Yeah, there's a
because of the delay.
lag. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here I am.
Yeah.
How am I gonna? Because I need to. All right.
For our listeners at home, Paul is now trying to hold the hourglass and one hand the stopwatch at the same time. They missed it.
Okay, hold on. Oh, stop it! Stop it, you! Cut it out! Ah, okay. Okay, so here we go.
And to me, it looked like you hit it early, but
Yeah, let me do it again. Great audio for the listener.
still looks like you hit it a bit early.
Yeah,
Turned it off
do
a
it
bit
again.
late.
All right, I'm gonna look at it this way. I didn't hit it that time, or did I? Oh, that's crazy.
2.08.
You know what it is? Oh, Ben, I got it. I'm counting too fast, right?
Yeah.
If I'm getting 4 and you're getting 2.3, it's not because it's faster for you. It's because I'm counting.
No.
So it should be 1,000, 2, 1,000. There we go. I'm counting too fast. We solved it, and just a minute later. So, all right, well, great.
Oh.
And how's it happening? Keep it wrong. Talk to you later.
Bye, Paul. Keep it wrong. How's that happening? And 1, 2 on 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm wearing gloves, so it didn't hear us.
Do it again.
There we go. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty close.
Great. Yeah, we're not that like. Did you see the ooh thing that I did?
The ooh thing?
Yeah. When I was like, "Ooh," I'm not going to do it again.
Like a beginning of the Pixie song?
I did a high, really loud, really long thing. So when you're going through it, you'll see a big blue chunk before our clap.
Cool.
And that big blue chunk is big blue chunk.
It's the favorite candy when I was growing up.
The big blue marble, Ben. Have you seen it or heard of it?
The big blue marble, meaning the Earth.
It was a TV show. Yeah, the TV show was about the Earth. It was called The Big Blue Marble.
Was it like an Attenborough type of nature show, or was it?
No, it was a children's show.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Third Reich from the Sun? Is that anything? Can we? No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go and turn off the heater. BRB.
Blue marble. Okay, I'm gonna tell the people about the Big Blue Marble. The Big Blue Marble was a TV show, like I mentioned. I remember seeing it when I was a kid and liking it, but it wasn't on for that long. Stranger Things came out. As you can tell, I'm looking at IMDb. The Big Blue Wow, that was gone for a lot less than I thought. The Big Blue, of course, was a movie. The Big Blue Marble was a TV series in 1974, Ben. 36 episodes. And it was... Wait, Tisha Campbell was on it? Tisha Campbell from Martin was on it, Ben.
I never watched Martin.
Oh, Jack Gilford was on it as well. You'd know Jack Gilford if you saw him. It was a really cool show. Ben, The Big Blue Marble, 1974. The lives, homes, and cultures of children around the world are explored. Columbia and Alabama.
Same vein as like the Electric Company and Sesame Street.
Yeah, it was, but it's about geography, kind of.
Geography.
Columbia and Alabama.
Also, like
Sardinia and Hawaii.
Conservationism, maybe. This is the only planet we have. Let's take care of it.
China and Illinois. There's one called Witch's Sister, which was a drama where the girl thinks that her sister is Jai-Alai. Oh my gosh. That's where I saw it, Ben. Hi-Alai? Hi-Alai. Sorry, everybody. Hi-Alai.
The world's most dangerous sport.
Who is Janita? That was something that I actually said when learning about my supervisor.
Whose name is Juanita?
Whose name was Juanita, right? Juanita sent out an email, and I, in full dumb Midwestern dude, form, said, I just got an email from Janita. I don't know who that is. And but I think Juanita said, interesting. I'll try and find out. Something like that. Which, obviously brilliant. And a nice person.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
For having such a dumb name.
I thought you were going to say for having such a dumb neighbor. And I'm like, actually, she sat further away from me. Ben, when is your birthday again? I've forgotten already.
It's the day I was born.
Hey, yeah. Wait, mine too.
March 9.
March 9th.
The 9s of March.
Are you going to be 50 or are you already 50?
No, I am going to be. Well, I already feel 50, but legally I will become 50 in
Now
4 months.
let's see if I already have your birthday in my calendar, because it seems like something that I might have done. March 9th. If I click on it, Ben's birthday.
Ben's birthday.
Look at that. I did it. Yay.
Yay.
So Ben, I will tell you this. Fifth Avenue Theater.
I know of it.
Like in the
On
early 2000s.
Fifth Avenue.
Tom Waits show. Tom Waits is 50 years old at the time that I go and see him at the Fifth Avenue Theater in the early 2000s. And I, going to see him at the Fifth Avenue Theater in the early 2000s, say to myself, and perhaps to other people within earshot, I'm really glad that I got tickets to here. It may be the only chance I get to see him before he dies.
Yeah.
I am now 2 years older than he was then, and he is still alive as of this recording. Now, Ben, you and I have killed people on this podcast before by saying, do you remember the Jerry Lewis thing?
I do, actually. Yeah.
I forgot exactly, but we made a joke, and then Jerry Lewis died. And then we did what we always did. We make fun of saying the name of someone that we wanted to die, and they didn't.
Speaking of being old, I'm going to be 50. I am a little less than a year and a half younger than my grandfather was when I was born.
You're a little less than a year and a half younger?
My grandfather was 51.
Okay. I got it.
One of my grandfathers. The other one was like in his 70s or 60s. But, yeah, my grandfather was 51 when I was born. And so that's a trip.
That is really crazy, yeah. Your grandpa age.
Because I've seen but grandpas in the 70s, they looked a lot older back then.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, granted,
like
he also did fight in the war, yeah. I mean, no, actually, he fought in World War II, but... Yeah, it was, they lived a harder life than so that I can slack off.
Exactly. And let me tell you, wait, Slack? Yes, no, hey, buddy.
Discord over Slack.
J.R. Bob Dobbs is the one who slaves so that you can have Slack. Well, he'll sell it to you anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Church of the Subgenius, Ben, look it up.
Nope.
It's a thing. Okay, so I was thinking about what you were saying. They lived harder lives, etc. And I feel like we have had this conversation before, that there are pictures of celebrities now and other celebrities when they were those celebrities' ages, and how much...
Yeah. Like, Wilford Brimley was, I don't know, like 48 when he did Cocoon. You know? And
really?
Paul Rudd is like 55 or something like that.
Yeah. But it is funny. We've gotten to the point now where celebrities that were, kind of our age or older than us are now looking younger than us, and it's weird. But
that's
Tom
what money
Cruise,
will do to you. Or for you.
Tom Cruise he's done the male equivalent of something that I haven't seen in a man before, which is there's a like Okay. See if this makes sense. There is a structure of a joke. And there are people who, when they hear the structure of the joke, they laugh because they're supposed to. Not because it's funny, but because, oh, that's a joke.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There are celebrities, usually women, who get the cosmetic surgery done that's supposed to make you look younger, even though it doesn't. It sort of ages you sideways, right?
Yeah.
You don't look younger. You look like someone who's got work done to look younger. And it sort of says the same thing, right? Kind of. It almost says the same thing. It's not, oh, this person is young, but it is, this person is rich enough that they can look different than you when they're older, if that makes sense.
And this person is in an industry where they feel they need to do that to stay relevant.
Right. I think Tom Cruise has hit that for men.
Just for
I don't know of another man who has. Can you think of any other like celebrity guy who, I'm sure that there is one.
who's had work done?
Well, and not necessarily had work done, but who's like, where you're like, dude, you should be old now. You should take the time and just be old.
I think I want to say David Hasselhoff's appearance changed. I don't know if it made him look younger though.
Like, I'll give you an example of the opposite of what I'm thinking of.
Kenny
Mick
Rogers.
Jagger.
Or Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger. What? Oh, Kenny Rogers might be. Kenny Rogers, Ben, that's a good example of hey, you should be old now.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, when they got old,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I could be wrong, but it seemed like I didn't go look at Mick Jagger. I did say,
well,
look, there's Mick Jagger dancing around.
Those
guy.
guys looked like they were 50 when they were in their mid-20s.
Okay, yeah.
But if you like somebody who like has an appearance of youth but is old these days, I would say one of those candidates is William Shatner. William Shatner. I don't know if he's had any like work done, but he definitely has new hair.
Okay.
Granted, he got his new hair back in like the TJ Hooker days.
This is my hair. I bought it fair and square, something like that. I don't remember what it. But okay. So here's something. Let's just talk about men's bodies for a second, Ben. Why not? There's no problem.
I own one. I can comment on them.
But
it's in my closet.
There are two people that I'm thinking of. There's The Rock.
Yeah.
And there's the guy who played Mother's Milk on The Boys, where they were muscle bound guys, and now they become sort of just guys.
It's funny you mention that because not The Rock, but when I watched like the latest season of The Boys, I had to go back and make sure that was the same actor who played Mother's Milk. Yeah, he looked so different.
And the thing is that I've noticed this. I don't know. I'm not on social media anymore, but people really had a big problem with it. Like, hey, this guy can't be thin now. What is he? Or whatever.
Yeah.
With The Rock more than with the guy who played Mother's Milk. I mean, but
The Rock's whole persona depended on his physique, right? Being a wrestler. Dave Bautista slimmed down a lot too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's funny like for a role or whatnot.
It's almost like, now I could be wrong about this, granted, but it's almost like wrestlers who have seen the wrestlers who came before them die from complications.
Yeah.
Based on their physique, and that's all I'm going to say. Aren't maintaining those physiques anymore. So. And more power to them is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, Stephen McCandless, friend of the podcast, Stephen McCandless, at one point in time, said to me that he had the same biomass as The Rock, and that it confounded him that the same meat that makes him up can also make The Rock. And something I've been doing lately is looking at people that are my weight, because I'm like 250 right now, and I'm doing all right. Right? I'm not having like health problems.
You're not having trouble breathing
no.
or whatnot.
Now here's what I'll say. I'm not having health complaints. That's what I'll say. I can't say that I'm not having health problems because I haven't been to the doctor yet. Going to the doctor in February.
There you go.
But I do feel as though it's not hurting me that much. And I think that I'm actually sorry, the people listening can't see my face, but I couldn't keep a straight face when I was like, I think I'm actually getting a workout done, because when I'm walking around, it's like I've got weights over my entire body.
Just
in a way, I'm swinging two bats, Ben.
Just make sure your knees stay healthy.
Yeah, my knees are feeling all right as long as I don't fall down the stairs.
Maybe next week we'll hear about you falling down the stairs.
I don't think I could make. I think that being 125 would be very unhealthy for me.
For you.
But
like if that were to happen in like a month, yeah.
But I could still survive at 120. Like I am.
You dropped 5 pounds just in the last 10 seconds.
I could survive as if I were 150. It would be all right. And that's crazy. That I'm carrying not an extra 100 pounds, but I'm carrying another superfluous
100 pounds.
100 pounds. Yeah. 100 pounds that I could get away if I needed.
I'm 160. I mean, I go between like 156
now, Ben,
and 162 depending on the day.
I'm raising the sort of hotness level of this episode. Are you nude when you're weighing yourself, or are you wearing clothes?
Naked as a jaybird, fresh out of the shower.
Okay, all right. Then you and I can say with pretty much confidence that I have 80 pounds more than you.
How many stone is that?
I want to say that I am 12 stone. I want to say. Am I close?
80 pounds is 5.7 stone.
5.7 stones. But how much is 250 pounds?
17.8.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's more than Bush, Ben.
I'm
ha 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 ha. Yay! I made a Bush joke, everybody. Bush famously has an album, Ben, called 16 Stone. There's a genre of music, Ben, and this genre is music that many people don't like, that I'm okay with, that Jennifer hates if I sing, so I sing.
Was this
sometimes
alternative grunge from the late 90s?
It was, Ben. They're famous for their song Glycerine.
Yeah.
I'm never alone. I'm alone all the time. We live in a wheel where everyone steals. Strawberry fields. I treated you bad.
Hang on, we don't want to get a copyright strike.
Don't let the days go by. Yeah. But there's another song that they do, and I can't think of it right now. But I got it stuck in my head. And so I kept singing it, and Jennifer's like, stop.
Everything's Zen?
I forget what.
Little Things?
No. Little things.
I don't want to come back down from your cloud.
That one, Ben. That was it.
It's called Come
I
Down.
don't come back down from this.
cloud. I have 16
Yeah.
Stone in my iTunes.
Yeah. So anyway, 17 stone. I am.
I'm closer to 12 Stone. I'm 11.4.
And haha, 17 minus 12 is what? About 5 something. So
Math.
yeah, we got
How does it work?
5 stones away. Between
You
or away
got
from.
16 Stone. What do you
And
get?
what do you get? Another thing. We did it! Yay!
Yeah.
Oh Ben. Oh Ben. We've got so much time, Ben. We can do it. Ben,
Paul.
let's play Mind Meld.
Oh God.
Do you remember it, Ben?
Do I remember it? Remind meld me.
I'm thinking of I'll think of a word and you think of a word, and we both say it at the same time. And then we think of a word that's the midpoint between those, or what those two words remind us of. Okay, so you ready?
Sure.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Rabbit.
Cookies. Oh, okay. Ready?
So we got the midpoint.
The midpoint between cookies and rabbit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2,
1.
1.
Carrot.
Tricks. Oh. Oh no. This is not going to work.
We went in the opposite directions.
Yeah. But the reason I'm saying it's not going to work, ladies and gentlemen, there's enough of a delay between Ben and I that we cannot sync on the 3, 2, 1. It just is not working. But you get the idea. That's how Mind Meld works. We cannot do it though, Ben. And it's too bad too, because we could have burnt 40 minutes on that. People just listening to us.
37 minutes, according to my calculations. That's how much time.
Well, that's possible. It is interesting. I'm cracking my neck every time that I'm moving my head, which is fine. It normally does that. Not just when I fall down the stairs.
Do you guys?
Oh, hey, everybody! I fell down the stairs.
What were you doing when you fell down the stairs?
Why, Ben? I was looking at my phone and holding the dog.
Oh.
At the same time.
Looking at my dog and holding the phone.
Hey, hold the phone. Now hold it over here. Doesn't work. Third base. All right. So, did we talk about that?
Who's on first?
It's who's in first, I think it is what we could call it. But it's specifically a thing that you and I could write for John McKenna, which is and it's the who's on first thing, but instead of third base, it's flared base, and it's a lot of marital aids out there, all sorts of crazy marital aids that people have. Marital aids, Ben, is another term for dildos or what have you. And the idea, instead of third base, flared base.
I was waiting for you to get there.
Yeah. So flared base is, of course, when you have certain toys, you want them to have the flared base so that they can't accidentally get caught up in there. And that's the
flared base.
That's the listen, John, I love you, and I'm sure that you've got many qualities and many things, and but I was going to say, and that's kind of the John McKenna wheelhouse, not something that GudeLaurance could do as.
Oh, we couldn't possibly.
Well, how?
We'd be taking it from the master.
Yes, exactly, and we'd be taking it from the master, depending on exactly what he did. John McKenna, famously the devil in our version of Ava Adore.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing, right? I get fat, and then I don't get fat, and then I get fat again. If you look at our video for Ava Adore, check out the time that it was. I'm fat when we recorded that. It's true. You
Wait.
can look it up.
Wait a minute. No, you don't change weight in the video.
No, but I got thin afterwards,
Oh, okay.
and now I'm fat again.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That I have been fat in
I'm like-
our.
I was like, we filmed that all in one day, so surely your weight is consistent. Unlike when we did the ransom, where we actually waited 10 years, 7 years.
We've talked about this, that if we had known that it would have taken that long,
Yeah,
we could have done a Boyhood
exactly.
easily
with
and having
Paris.
yeah. Oh,
That dude's
Ben,
in his
wait a
mid-20s
second.
right now, probably.
Ben. No, because we'd.
You want to
I'm just
reshoot
wondering,
some of those scenes?
Can you reshoot those? Revisit. See if we can reshoot some of the scenes, and the next time there needs to be a GudeLaurance thing, we can.
I'll just have Sora remove Tom and put Paris in his place.
Ah, geez, yeah. Have Sora put Paris in his place. That's right. Too cocky. Speaking of too cocky, let's put that in a
The
Sora.
GudeLaurance podcast.
Hey, no. Oh, yeah. Hey, oh, wait, hold on. That's the GudeLaurance podcast is, like many podcasts, just a pair of guys talking to each other, or as I like to call it, too cocky. It's almost. Wait a second, hold on. Now I'm getting something else, but I'm getting some. It's the sequel to Bukaki. It's too cocky. It's about numbers and math. Somehow, it can happen. This is what a GudeLaurance writing session is like sometimes, especially when I've had a lot of coffee.
Paul throwing out things like that and men going, "What?"
And eventually something sticks. And then we work on it as little as possible. We're ready to do the show. And then I say, Ben,
I'm gonna
remember
do
the
different.
too cocky thing? Yeah. Well, this isn't it.
Just go with me
on
here.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that really does happen.
I've mentioned to many people and on the show numerous times, I never have actors' nightmares dreams because we did spin the bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
In that way.
Now this is the other thing, is that whenever I talk about how much improv experience I have, it's like, well, what do you mean? Because in a way, is it still improv if you don't get a suggestion from the audience, but everything is made up on the spot? Maybe so.
That's just called not being prepared.
Yes.
I mean, I do have those spin the bottle dreams where I'm either hosting the show or we're performing and it is not going well.
Okay, I think we've talked about this.
Yeah.
I do have actors' nightmare dreams. And in every single one of them, ladies and gentlemen, it's always because I'm supposed to be meeting Ben for something, and I'm not prepared. It's either, I don't know, Ben, let's just make something up. I didn't bring the videotapes I was supposed to bring, as an example.
You know, I didn't really want to drive to Tacoma that night anyway.
Again, interesting. If we were to do it now, that problem would not be a problem.
Nope.
Everybody there could have
video camera in their pocket.
Also, one of the best things that Ben and I have ever used as a summary of our sketch, it's amazing how angry people will get at you if you say you're going to drive to Fife and then you end up not doing it.
And you end up going to the IHOP on Madison.
Okay, now here's the question. Did we go to the IHOP on Madison with the person who won, or did we just end up going to the IHOP?
I think we brought the person who won. I think it was...
Good.
Oh, I can't remember her name.
And that was the other thing too. It was a woman who won, and that was the other part that maybe it's okay that we didn't have
that we didn't
video camera.
abduct this stranger that we didn't know and take
Exactly.
her to
Hey,
Fife.
yeah, because now it's you and me in a car with Ben going to Fife. All right.
Did we give her a Tacoma
mostly
T-shirt?
harmless.
Did we have an extra Tacoma T-shirt for her?
That might have been part of it. Yeah, in which case she has one of the only 2 surviving Tacoma T-shirts.
Yeah.
Exciting to think about. So I bought a new coat. I have a yellow coat that I bought, and I am worried about this one too. This new one that I've got coming. So here's the thing: I bought a coat online, Ben, and it's a nice coat, right? It's a winter coat.
Yeah.
But it's a packable winter coat, they called it, which means that it's a shell with little or no insulation. I don't know what do you call it? Filler?
Sure.
The filler inside of it is polyester. It is rainproof, but when I walk from the bus station, or the train station rather, no, when I walk from the L station to the train station, it's supposed to be 20 degrees. 20 degrees. The high is supposed to be 20 degrees.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this coat is gonna be thick enough to do the business. Now,
You'll find out.
We've talked about this, right? Breaking news, I used to be an autumn guy. Now I'm a winter guy. I love winter, Ben.
I love turning the heat up in my house and hanging around in shorts.
It's my favorite. Well, going outside in shorts too for a brief period of time to make everyone around go, "What are you doing? That's crazy." And me going, "Don't worry, just fat." And they always love it.
Comedy gold.
So, comedy gold, Ben. Now, of course, I don't have the hair as much because I wouldn't wear a hat normally either, but now I think I might.
Your beard keeps your face warm.
The beard keeps my face warm. Because I was thinking about shaving the beard also.
Oh, yeah?
Having just short hair and no beard. But 2 things about that. One is, of course, I get the razor bumps.
Look like me.
Well, Ben, let's not kid ourselves. I look like you with 100 extra pounds on.
How many stone is that, Paul?
100 extra pounds? Well, it's a little over 5 stone. It's probably 5. So 80 extra pounds would be 5 stone. Is what I'm saying.
I've got my.
Are you interested in your chin? I see
my facial hair. So what I'm getting at, you can't see it on this camera, but my facial hair is changing color in such a way that there's a dark circle right in the middle of my chin. So when I don't shave, I get this dot right there.
Oh, interesting.
And it's just because the hair is darker there.
I've got of course light hair on my chin. So if I were to shave and just have a goatee, which is of course, as we've learned from the angry vegan pizza man, if it's the mustache and the goatee, it's called a Van Dyke. Whereas if it's just the goatee is just this part. If I were to have it, it would look crazy because I would just have this white chin.
Yeah.
And then my other hair would be pretty normal. People would be able to figure out what's going on, but still.
We are getting into Santa season.
Yeah, it's not ready yet.
Your red velour tracksuit's getting you closer to it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, Jennifer and I celebrated our 20th anniversary. I went to a place called Duck Duck Goat. I got a dessert called a mango coconut cloud, which is really great. I had something called firecracker shrimp that was really great. Jennifer had a cocktail, and Jennifer's cocktail was called Wabbit Season because it had carrot juice in it.
Oh.
and
From a place called Duck Duck Goat.
Duck Duck Goat. It was really great. I liked it a lot.
Do they have a
fancy,
duck season cocktail?
You know, they should. I don't want to know if they don't. If they don't, I'm not going to look. Because yeah, they definitely should. But yeah, it was kind of an expensive, dinner for our little anniversary thing.
Yeah, that's what anniversaries are for.
And I got her all new pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
And they're great. Pots and pans.
Boots and
Wait,
pants
what is it?
Boots and pants and boots.
Yeah.
Well, because last week when you said you bought her pans, I thought you were saying pants.
Oh, we talked about this. Yeah. For the people who didn't know, even though this was last week, it was actually not last week. It was, yeah.
It doesn't, I mean, Jesus, this year is just going by so fast. It doesn't feel like that was 2 weeks ago. It doesn't feel like December is on Monday.
Doesn't it feel like the current president's been president forever also?
It does feel like that, yes.
Obviously, they'll be wanting to be the last president. Wasn't that the joke at one point in time? Yeah, and everybody's waiting for it, Ben.
He doesn't want to be the best president. He just wants to be the last president.
If he does indeed run for a third term, does that open it up for Barack Obama to come and jump off the top rope? That's what people are wondering, Ben. Aren't they? Aren't they wondering?
I've heard people say that on the internet. If Trump can run for a third term, so can Obama. But nobody is like, yes, let's get Obama. They're only saying that because like Obama is Trump's like enemy number one.
Yeah, that's the thing. If he does it, it's like who? I mean, and I've said off the top rope, but really it is whose music is that? It's that's what everybody would want. And when I say everybody, the outcome isn't what everybody would want, but that's the matchup.
Yeah,
everybody would be looking for. Wait, okay. Wait, let's run through it though. George W. That'd be weird.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, he's about the same age as Trump, isn't he? I don't know how old W is.
So let's see. Who else do we have that's still around?
Who's a former president?
Yeah,
Clinton.
Oh no, Daddy, no.
Are we looking at recent two-term presidents who are still alive? That pool is very small. I think we've named everybody.
Oh wait, Joe Biden. Kidding, Ben. That's a joke that I was making there.
It's a joke, Biden.
But yeah. So I mean, Obama would be it probably. Yeah. Although Ben, I know this sounds crazy, but if we're George W. Bush versus Donald Trump, who's the Democrat? There would have to be a.
No, I mean that would be the Republican primary.
That would be the Republican. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be the primary, Ben. You're right. And
then you would have Clinton and Obama squaring off in the Democratic primary.
Oh man, no, just no.
Two-term president cage match.
I was like that when Hillary Clinton was running, though. There was a time where Bill Clinton came out and endorsed her for something. I was like, I don't think don't do it right now anyway, because there was some kind of scandal going on with him at the time.
There always is. The Republicans hate the Clintons, and so they always dig up something.
Oh yeah, it was something like I forget exactly, but his plane was somewhere and something. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it is possible. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to do a Norm Macdonald bit, but then I realized no, it's not worth it. To do. What did you do to die today at a minute or two till 2? Um. So anyway, Ben, the the idea is maybe that, maybe we have that. But what about Tilda Swinton? Is she finally running? President Tilda Swinton,
I'd
the
vote for her.
American president. Well, this is the
Sure.
thing. She
Why
can't.
not?
She can't really run. I don't think.
Was she not born
Dennis
here?
Haber, though. What? Where is he? Why not?
What's he done for us lately?
TV presidents. President Martin Sheen.
Oh. Or movie presidents. I'd vote for
Yeah.
President Kevin Kline.
Jesus, Ben. President Ford. Yeah. Why not? President Kevin Kline. Maybe. Haven't seen him in their debate lately, though. I don't know
Maybe
how.
he's got to make sure to wear his glasses.
Get
That's
off
a
my
soap dish
plane.
reference.
Oh.
Get off my plane, you damn dirty ape.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm tired of these damn dirty apes on my damn dirty plane.
That is good, Ben. That is good. And look, it's just you and me here, right? I'm telling you it's good. You don't have to listen to anybody else.
In fact, it's better if you don't listen to anybody.
That was exactly. Let's just you and me. Put it on a loop. Then we have enough audio content that someone could train an AI to do this podcast now.
And I can't wait. I want my Thursdays back. I'm joking. I kid.
We're doing it on Wednesdays now.
Damn it!
So I have a new therapist. Hasn't started yet. But Ben, okay. I had when I was in high school, had a male therapist. Didn't like it. Felt weird. It was one of the ones paid for by the health insurance that was a religious group. And so anyway, I've had women therapists since then. A new therapist is a male therapist. I gotta go pick up Jennifer. So we're gonna do it again, Ben. Hey, it's the segment from last week.
Was that honk I heard her needing to get into the garage?
Lose Paul as he goes to the garage.
It's interesting because I heard the knock, but I thought it was coming from outside here at Annex.
There was a knock also?
No, a honk.
Yeah, you said you heard the knock, which is interesting.
Well, she should check her engine then, because maybe it may need to go to a mechanic if it's knocking.
She should check her privilege if there's.
Hey.
Go to a mechanic. All right. What are they doing here? Yeah,
There's another honk.
it's really weird. I don't think that's.
I'm wondering. It couldn't possibly have been that Paul heard the honk from here at Annex and thought it was Jennifer needing to get back into the garage. That would be funny. I don't think that's what happened. This dead air is really something. I'm looking at the oh, now it's happening. The delay on the YouTube stream over what is actually playing, or the real time, is pretty. It's almost like 30 seconds, I want to say. So yeah, I'm driving up to Mill Creek on Thursday tomorrow for food. I was invited to 2 other Thanksgivings. I'm probably not going to both of them, just one. And I have asked what I could bring. They said bring you don't need to bring anything. Bring a bottle of wine if you want. So I bought a bottle of Pinot Noir because Alton Brown says Pinot Noir goes good with turkey. That's your
I just
third
hit a tree with
Thanksgiving.
my face.
That's your Thanksgiving tip for the day.
I totally hit a tree with my face. And
Paul's talking about his face.
I hit a tree with my face.
What did that
Jennifer
tree ever do
is-
to you?
Some kind of tree stuff.
Just taking carbon dioxide out of the air and replacing it with oxygen. How dare it?
I was thinking about the idea of making a habitat in space with the carbon dioxide from me breathing, keeping plants alive, and then keeping me alive with oxygen. And apparently, if you were going to do this in sort of a self-sustaining kind of thing, you would basically want to grow spirulina in a water tank.
Spirulina?
Spirulina?
Spirulina.
It's an algae that has high protein content.
Mm.
And then your whole job would be keeping the spirulina tanks good, and you'd have to have resupply every once in a while for things.
Right.
But it would recycle the spirulina tanks, it would recycle the water, so you'd be making the spirulina and eating the spirulina, and that would be kind of your when I say making it, I mean
your existence.
The product. That's basically it, right? So Earth is pretty awesome.
It's our big blue marble.
It's our big blue marble. So it looks like after season 1 of Big Blue Marble, they really stopped doing that. I think what happened was their travel budget maybe got kicked or something, because they were going to, and I think you could have sustained it for a while. They go to 2 different cities, right? And they show you, or 2 different areas of the world, and they show you like how people live in one area and how people live in the other.
Yeah.
And then in the final episode of the first season, it's the drama about a girl who thinks her sister is a witch, which is odd. But then Jai-Lai. I did it again. Jai-Lai. I can't believe I did it a second time. Was that in this episode, or have I done it now across 2 episodes?
I believe
it's this episode.
Because it's connected to Big Blue Marble, yeah?
Yeah.
And that was this episode.
So that's it. So
we started off this episode talking about that.
So here's the thing that happens, right? When they test to see if you have cognitive decline or whatever, they give you a thing, and then you're supposed to remember it, and then they'll ask you about it later.
Yeah.
Jai-Lai came up earlier. I learned that I said it wrong. I even made a thing about who's Janida. I did all that. But then when it came time to say it again, I said Jai-Lai again. And that's how you misgender people.
No help for you, Paul.
I was thinking about this, Ben. I have imagined a conversation. I've not had this conversation, but I've imagined this conversation. I would say the Department of Defense, and somebody says, well, it's Department of War now. I'm like, oh, well, I'm calling it what it says on its birth certificate. If you would like me to use its preferred term of address.
Technically, wasn't it originally the Department of War? It was the War Department back in World War II.
War Department, then Department of War, then I can't keep track of these things. So anyway, that's a point. You remember to change it to Department of War, but you can't remember that she likes to be called Maggie now, or whatever, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right. Because Magnus wants to be known as Maggie, as an example. And you can't do that, but you can say Department of War rather. It's because that's what you want it to be. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. Just pass the bill. There's a bill to change the name. Pass the bill. I'll say the name then. No problem. And people are like, well, what about the Gulf, Paul? What do you call the Gulf? And I'm like, I call it the Gulf. That's what it's been called. But what would you call it if you had to call it something? And I say I don't, because I don't care about that area of the country or anyone that lives there. I'm kidding, but this is my point is that you can always out jerk somebody, Ben. And listen,
we know a lot of people.
now
who do
that I say
yeah.
now that I say that out loud, I don't like it. There's a thing called Jerk Taco Man around here, famous for jerk pizza, and eventually it's no thank you. But would I eat it? Yes, of course. Why not? Who wouldn't?
Jerk pizza. I mean, does a pizza like spit in your face when you try to take a bite out of it?
You know, Ben.
Insult your mom.
Yeah, I want to say, I feel like I need to bring this up. The Wiener Circle. Jennifer and I went with Betty, I even believe, to the Wiener Circle, and the person made a snide comment to Jennifer, and Jennifer just took it, didn't do anything, and I was surprised. And I think what Jennifer said was that, well, that's what you come here for. Let's see. Are you familiar with the Wiener Circle, Ben? Maybe this is part of the.
Yeah, no, I'd never heard of it before.
Oh, okay. The Wiener Circle is a place that sells hot dogs in Chicago, where famously they insult you.
Okay.
And
cool.
And that's why you go there.
Do they ever go too far?
Probably.
Like, I came here to get insulted, man, but whoa.
Yeah, it. If I remember correctly, the thing that they did with her was she asked them a question, and they answered her like she was an idiot for asking the question.
Yeah.
Something like that. Whereas I think I was meek enough that they were like, we're not gonna bother
with you.
Yeah. When I went to Fright Fest at Six Flags, they were selling no boo necklaces, where if you're wearing the necklace, then you don't get scared by anyone.
Yeah.
And Jennifer was like, you hate it when you get scared in haunted houses. Why don't you wear one? I'm like, why would you go to Fright Fest if not? I mean,
I don't want the ghosts to know I'm afraid of them.
Ben, you've hit the other part of it. Why advertise? But also, yeah, the idea is, if I wasn't here to be scared, I would just refuse to go to Fright Fest. I don't like being scared, but
yeah,
it is worth it enough to me. And again, Ben, I'm going to say it one more time. This podcast is the equivalent of mailing things to myself, but we have so many, I'll never find this. But hopefully the lawyers who are prosecuting the case, if it were to happen, will, my idea for a haunted house, the best idea for a haunted house, is that you have a fake exit to the haunted house. You go to a room. In the room, there is somebody in plain clothes saying, have a good night. And then you exit out the door and you're still in the haunted house. I think it would be brilliant. Jennifer is like, again, Paul, all of your ideas are things that if someone were to do it to you, you would be very upset. and yes.
Also, like, I want to say that's a trope that happens in dream sequences in TV shows a lot, where somebody's in a scary place and I think they've exited, but they're still there.
Well, Puppet House, my dear boy. But
check this out.
But having that happen in real life, I think, is different.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that they would hear the screaming coming from through the wall, probably, of the people who got. So you need a long hallway.
I went to the Puyallup Fair this past fall, but I didn't go into any. There was a haunted house. I didn't go into it though, but it was one of those where you're on the ride, where you go through the car. You don't like walk
Oh
or
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
It's not like a fun house or anything.
Yep. Did you like it?
I didn't go on it.
Oh, you just saw it.
I saw it. It existed.
Yeah. Hey, speaking about different funhouse rides, stuff like that, the thing that I really like, I'm sure that you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called, but it's a tunnel with a railing that you can walk through. And the tunnel spins above you, and you feel like you're turning and you're grabbing on and you get really disoriented.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that?
I've seen those. I don't know if I've probably been on one when I was a kid, but I haven't been on one as an adult.
They seem new to me. Like I've never actually been, because you're not really on one, right? It's around you.
Yeah.
But your
environment is spinning, but what you're standing on is stationary.
Because what I have been in at a certain time was one kind of like the thing in Inception, where you're in a room and the room is moving, but everything is like nailed down, so it looks like you're. But this is the opposite, where the thing's moving on the outside, but you're not moving. The first one, you're moving, but it doesn't feel like when you see videos from ships at sea where the camera is locked down and they're tossing and turning and like everything like shoves to one side of the ship and then to the other side of the ship. That's crazy. And I love watching that.
Yeah. Especially people just sliding from one end of the ship to another.
It's
Old
like
people who thought a cruise was going to be relaxing.
Ha ha. That's what you get for being old.
And having
speaking
money.
Of which, like I said, I wouldn't go and see Tom Waits now just because I don't like. I went to see Auntie Donna like that, but I'm not a big fan of the concert going experience, really.
No?
I used to be. Now it's a lot of, I have to find parking and I got to do this.
It's a to-do. I mean, it's easier when you live in the same town that they're going to. Like when Mike Doty would come to Seattle, we didn't have to, find parking. We just show up.
Yeah, when you do public transportation, it's a lot easier.
Yeah,
for sure.
But then you got to deal with the crowds and the security and all that other stuff.
To somewhat see where you could instead watch it on TV, wearing your headphones if you wanted to, even,
and your red velour tracksuit.
I gotta say, I really like the material on this. I have another tracksuit that I think I'm gonna like donate or something because the material of it is not comfortable. So who knows? We'll see. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Hey, speaking about which, Ben, how much time do we have according to you?
30 seconds.
30 seconds? That doesn't seem right. Because we have some time off.
What?
In between,
when you left?
We had some time off in between. No,
all that's staying in.
Oh, the who and all that kind of thing?
Nothing gets thrown away here. You got to train the AI models in genuine conversation.
All right. Well, in that case, then it has been 2 hours and 1 minute, according to my
your calculations.
So that audio file I'm sending you, yep. 2 hours and 1 minute and 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11,
right
12,
on.
13, 14, 15. So, oh, wait a second. 16, 17, 18. Look, I've got a timer right here. Okay. Oh, this isn't going to work.
I can't see. What are the voices going to answer?
Yep. Ben, 2.38 seconds.
Yeah.
Not like 5 seconds, like I thought.
Anyway,
What does that do for us, though? Anyway,
and
all
with
right,
that,
Ben. Yeah. For those of you who were listening at home, want to know, hey, what was that they were doing? Tiny little
tiny little hourglass.
little hourglass, checking to see how much time it is. Did we do it in this one? Or did
Like
we do it on the other
sands
one?
through an hourglass. I think I'll have to get back to you on that.
Like Comic Sans through an hourglass.
These are the fonts of our lives.
All right, Ben. I'll see you later.
Bye, Paul.
Thanks so much for talking. I'll
Bye,
see you.
Paul.
Bye.
Keep it wrong. How's it
Bye.
happening?
Keep it wrong. How's it happening? And